mount. I can't find a mount that will, in my car, that will hold my phone good enough. I actually had one, but I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to check in, make sure the world hadn't ended yet, and I was left behind in the rapture. Although I know that I'm not going to be left behind. So, no, the world hasn't ended. I'm telling you that. I wouldn't be here, neither would my family. But anyways, just checking in with everybody on this Wednesday. It's kind of dreary and overcast. I think it's supposed to be like this most all day today. Actually, it's supposed to get worse, I think. It's supposed to start raining, which I hope not, because we have a soccer game tonight. So yeah. Anyways, all this gas stuff that's going on, isn't this crazy? And I don't want any C-O-N-S-P-R-I-C-I. Okay, I've lost my spelling ability all of a sudden. But you know what I'm saying. I just drove my son to school, and besides some road work going on the way, and we had to get caught up in a traffic stop for that, the gas stations are up and still working. We still have gas in my little area of Virginia. I know that North Carolina's getting slammed really hard. But guys, just stay calm. Everything's gonna be okay. It's a temporary pain. I know that's easy to say when you're not in the thick of things, when you're not stranded, when you're not in the middle of something that's very upsetting, but take some deep breaths. This too shall pass. Not to make light of things, but you know, we got through the toilet paper shortage pretty daggone well. We will get through this too. I'm gonna drive by this little gas station down here, and let's see what he got. Let's see what he got. That is terrible English. Let's see what he has going on. So I'm following on Twitter. I'm following the Gas Buddy, and he's doing a really good job of keeping track of percentages of outages, and it really, North Carolina is getting a really big brunt of what is going on here. It's kind of scary. But not really, because this is a temporary thing, guys. We need to remind ourselves of that. And the bigger picture is we need to remind ourselves that God is in control of all of this. And we've been through worse times, have we not? We have been, as the American people, we have been through worse things. We have to remember what 9/11 did to our country. We have to reflect on what's going on in other countries and the turmoil and the wars that are going on in other countries. Now, it looks like now this is a very small, he's got 2 pumps closed. All of his pumps are out. So I'll let you guys see. So he's got all of his pumps. So he actually is out of gas. At least regular. I don't know if he's out of, I don't know if he's a diesel pump supplier or not. But I did drive by, there's 3 other gas stations. Oh gosh, now see, this guy's coming here like he's been to other stations looking for it. Now I'm not so confident, but they're doing road work down that way, like in 2 different areas. I'm not going back that way. I have to go that way to take Ethan to school, and it was a nightmare. A nightmare for a little town like ours. So what you might consider a traffic nightmare, if you're in LA or Atlanta, you know, much smaller scale, but still a nightmare to us. Yeah, when you're thinking that it's going to take you only a few minutes to get where you're going, and all of a sudden it's blown out of proportion, and your kid might be late for school because you weren't expecting it, you know. Anyways, So yes, that gas station was out, and I'm thinking, I don't know, I might find something if I went to look for it at the other stations. It seemed like there were people at the pumps though. When I drove by, there were people at the pumps at the 3 larger stations as I drove by. But yeah, that guy was out of gas, so take a deep breath and let it out. Do that 3 times, not more than 3 times, and not very fast. Count to 3 when you breathe in, and then 3 when you let it out, or else you will hyperventilate. Oh gracious. I'm trying to be humorous, guys, because I know that their tensions are high, and I know that people are panicking and people are upset and people are filling all kinds of containers. I saw a video of a lady filling a plastic Food Line type bag with some gasoline. She tied it off at the top, picked it up, and it was pouring out the bottom. You know, come on, use your common sense, people. You got to use your common sense. You can't fill every single daggone container out there with gasoline. She did. She filled it, and then she tied it off, and then she went back to her trunk and she got another bag. At least she double bagged it. Now that one held long enough for her to pick it up and put it in the trunk of her car. And she got a 3rd bag, and the video ended before we saw what happened when she put it in the trunk. But you can use your imagination and figure out what probably happened. I hope that the person filming shut the video off and went and said something to her, helped her out. I don't know, did something, because that, man, one cigarette thrown out of somebody else's window, that car would have gone up in flames. I don't even know if she would have gotten very far without the fumes knocking her unconscious. People, you guys got to think. You have to think before you do this kind of stuff. But anyways, there's my beautiful house. I got to do some curb appeal work on it. We got to finish painting the front porch. I've got to get some beautimous flowers for my porch and do some container gardening. You know, I have that huge garden in my backyard that I was telling my mama about. Yeah, whatever. Didn't watch my live the other day with my parents and my sissy and all of the kids. Go watch it. It's a fun time. It really is. We had a great time, and I love my family, and I enjoyed sharing them with everybody. But if you didn't watch that, go watch it and give it a like. And do the same for this, guys. We just need to stay calm and just make sure we help each other. That's what Americans do. That's what good human beings do. We need to help each other right now. And remember that we live in the greatest country in the entire world. We really do. Even in our darkest times, we still live in the greatest country in the entire world. And we need to remember our blessings and count them. Name them. List them on a piece of paper if you need to. Just remember those blessings. And thank God that He continues to turn His face towards us right now as a country, because He has not taken His hand from us. He has not looked away from us. He has not. He's still in control of us, and that's a good thing. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going in here. I'm going to get to work, and I wish everybody a great Wednesday. I love you guys. Stay safe and just be kind to each other. Too much meanness in this world. Bye.